currently waiting because sometimes I click stream and it doesn't go live. Like, don't even have the wrong stream key. Okay, we are live now, so it seems to have worked. Excellent. So we're once again beginning an episode of the High Kings Fireside chat. Everyone's favorite weekly talk show program. We've now changed from League of Legends as the category to talk shows. I think it was Soleil who brought that up, or maybe Fold, I don't know. But, yes. Now
For any repeat viewers, we're glad you figured out that we are not in fact playing League of Legends.
People showing up like, oh, I can't wait to see some League of Legends action. No, it's just a picture. Hello, Soldor. Showed up in chat. Let's see. So it is a roll call week. As you kind of know, if you read the rule book or you look at the calendar, we kind of alternate. This week we had the roll call posted on Tuesday, and so far a ton of people have replied. I don't really know the statistics, but it seems to me like this is like the best roll call week ever. Like everyone is posted like right away in a couple days, which has been very cool. But if you haven't posted, you still have until Tuesday, May 1st. Plenty of time. Let's see. I guess we could kind of segue into something I brought up once before, but what do you guys think of making like the roll call window just a week? Because it would help a little bit because we do the boards of review on the next Tuesday, so then people would have had to have posted in that roll call when we do the board of review, so then we can know who responded and who didn't in time. Because 2 weeks like gives people more time to respond, but yeah, I don't know. Anybody have any thoughts on that? It's free discussion, anybody?
I think it's fine to do either way. It would be useful to shorten it, but I know some people would not be happy about it.
Yeah, I think it makes sense if one relies on the other, that they at least line up. So like, it doesn't make sense to have like promotions rely on posting and roll call, and then not have them line up in any meaningful way. Makes it hard to keep on track.
Well, but that's the thing though. Like promotions are not completely reliant on roll calls because you have to miss 2 roll calls in a row.
That's true. I just know there was some difficulties last time with people who might have been promoted but hadn't posted in the roll call yet because they still had a week.
Yeah, no, I think that's true. Like what Randall's saying is true also, but I think what it is like say we were looking at people who were scouts who had missed 2 roll calls. We went and did the board review, but we're only halfway into the second roll call, so we actually have to wait a whole nother 2 weeks till the third board review and the third roll call had begun before we could demote people for missing 2 roll calls in a row for those first 2 ones. So it got like a little bit weird. Not to say it can't be done, obviously it's like what we've been doing so far. But it also becomes a thing of like I think we were looking, oh yeah, because we were looking at promoting people, but we would just take the list from the roll call because we'd say, well, if you didn't post in the roll call, you wouldn't get a promotion. But there were some people who did wind up posting in the roll call, but because they still had an extra week to post, so it wasn't a problem. But we accidentally like didn't promote them or forgot to look at them in the past sometimes because they didn't post in the roll call during that first 1 week, the first half of the window. So that was a little bit weird as well. I mean, those are both like, it's not like end of the world, but it seems like if we made it a week, it would be okay. I mean, it is a little bit shorter time, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think if you're actively here, it's not unreasonable to expect you to respond to the roll call within a week. That's a pretty decent time.
Yeah, it seems fairly generous to me. I guess I'm leaning towards that. So maybe the question is, does anybody think that 1 week is too short, or that method would not be good? You won't be vilified or exiled or anything if you do.
I think it's too short.
That's what you
Don't
would
we
say.
have rules where it should be like you have to be here for a month? So, or is that for like raid or something?
That's for Raider.
Because
Warrior
I
has
feel like maybe
We're
you
not
should-
talking about having a roll call every week. We're just talking about having the roll call period last only a week. I don't know if that was.
I thought it was maybe 2 weeks already. So
Yeah, so it's every
weeks.
2 weeks, but you have 2 weeks to respond. We're just talking about changing the deadline for the roll call, so it would be a week after it starts rather than 2 weeks after.
Hmm. That would actually make more sense, to be honest.
That's what I thought, because then it lines up with the board of review. So it seems like it would be a little more efficient that way.
Yeah, I don't have a argument against it either.
All right. Well, we'll probably I'll probably change that then. Maybe like, I don't want to like mess people up, so I'll probably do it so the next roll call we have. So when will that be posted? May 1st. I'll write that down. So anybody
Could we-
watching will probably do it so that the next roll call that's posted on May 1st, you'll only have till May 8th to respond. So you only have 1 week to respond rather than 2 weeks. Will be the plan, but obviously we have like 12 days till that happens. So if you do have a
But then we would-
counterpoint to it, to the idea of making it 1 week, let me know.
But then we would just have like a whole week that's just like a dead zone then.
Yeah.
Between each.
Basically, yeah. I mean, already that week is kind of a dead zone. It's like one guy showing up who didn't forgot that he posted the roll call, or sometimes somebody posts a second time, they can't remember if they posted. I think usually it's kind of a dead zone that week anyway.
All right.
I mean, we still have events because yeah, that's kind of one of the things I want is even to have like 1 or 2 more weekly events. It looks like some of you guys with your war bands or great companies are kind of getting some stuff going. I was reading that Divinity story is really cool. If anybody hasn't read it, it's in Codex Spire. That was for Drothin's Vanguard, and yeah, I think events too, getting stuff like the game night on Saturday, maybe events other nights, especially because there's some people that maybe can't make game night but want to do some kind of weekly event. I guess we got D&D coming up too, so that'll be another thing. But we should have, a fair number of events going on, so even if there isn't a roll call or something that week, there's some stuff happening. Let's see here.
As for events going on, Manigathi is trying to get together another team for that. But it's going to be a House Dane team and not a Warband specific team.
Oh, for the Ice 5v5, yeah. Well, I can announce that now. That's one of the things I have down here. That is going to be April 22nd, so 3 days at 4 p.m. Eastern, and the rules are set to allow 1 diamond per team as
That's
well.
That's to let our bros and the party people in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting for sure. We could
Bro.
have some of that.
And we have at least Manny still too. Don't we have 1 or 2 other diamonds or something floating around probably?
Yeah, maybe.
I haven't seen Paramvir in any of our tournaments, I don't think. But if he does want to participate, if any diamonds want to participate, do have 1 diamond per team allowed now. So you won't be barred. But that should be fun. Should be me and Neodor casting it again. So
Sweet.
looking forward to that.
Oh no, I forgot to watch his videos that you told me to go watch.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, he told me nobody watched them. It's I mentioned a bunch of people.
I did, but well, I mean, it's very long. I'm not sure what he meant. He said, "Hey, please compare this casting to this casting." I'm like, "Okay, but I'm not gonna watch your entire 5-hour cast. Sorry."
I don't think you need to. I think what he was looking for. And I think-
Right. So he should tell me which sections to watch.
yeah, I mean, I imagine we just jump to a team fight or 2 or something and compare the play-by-play. I assume is what he's looking for. But yeah. What else? Just kind of random. Stellaris is on sale for 60% off, I believe. For
Now with
another-
WA mods.
Oh yes, with Dane, founder of WA's Rohan / Anglo-Saxon mod, also available. Yeah, 6% off.
Even better, he even got the ship names done right. Go, Dane.
Ooh, there you go.
Well, it's only available to warriors and up.
Ooh.
Not really, not really.
I think there's a bunch of free games on Humble Bundle right now.
It's like one, I think.
Are there? You should hotlink those in the Medball somewhere.
Yeah, I got that Satellite Rain.
I think there was at least 2.
Yeah, we can like pin those or something. Do something like that. Yeah, if you don't have Stellaris, pick it up. It's a pretty fun game.
Friendly reminder. This week's game night is Deceit.
Tuesday
Oh,
night
God.
I'm sorry? You're very quiet.
What about joining us from his submarine?
Joining you from a car.
If you did not hear it,
Decide.
it is game night this Saturday. Game is going to be Deceit.
Oui.
Have you coordinated with Scorus between game night and D&D session?
Scorus, I think, said he's gonna change the D&D time.
From what I saw, Source is planning on doing D&D directly following game night.
Okay, so those who join game night can go directly into the D&D session.
Yeah, I think so.
Extra game night.
Mm-hmm.
Some hardcore gaming.
Oh yeah, we're all a bunch of gamers here. Also, one thing I guess I want to bring up is before we ever have the situation, or before it ever becomes a problem, for our tournaments. Now, our tournaments are not strictly based to WA members. Anyone is allowed to join. Now, if I am correct, our Azerian tournaments winners do receive strong boxes, correct?
Yep.
So, should we have a rule or any kind of policy against it to players essentially hiring or recruiting diamonds to kind of bolster the forces? So,
I mean, no, because you're allowed to have a diamond on your team.
right, but let's say like because finding a diamond player for your team is already going to be hard enough. I'm just wondering like if we should have it like a rule against like players cannot like pay or give
You don't want people
compensation
to
for others.
go pick up a random diamond player.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I'm just going to go buy Team Liquid and be like,
Yeah.
come
Yeah,
play
I've
for
n-
me, guys.
I've never really heard of someone paying a diamond to come play for them.
I
mean-
could
that's
see
what
it
I'm
happening
saying.
because people pay for boosting, so.
yeah.
I mean, come on. Strong boxes are not worth much at all, in my opinion. Like,
That's true.
I don't know.
And that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I was bringing it up before we do have this situation like this. Like what our stance would be on it. Is it just whatever? You know, if you want to pay someone $5 to play, whatever.
What if they
Yeah,
pay
I
somebody
think so.
$5 and then that guy becomes a pivotal WA member?
I mean, it's too hard to, like... I don't think it's worth the time to worry about that.
All right.
I don't... Yeah.
I guess we can always see, like, if like we see that looks like it's a problem, or we're noticing something like that in this tournament, we could just kind of see if it happens, I guess.
All right. That's all I wanted to know about.
It's definitely one of those things like smurfing that I think sometimes can be hard to notice. Like, it's not like somebody's probably gonna like jump into Twitch chat, like, by the way, we paid this guy $5. Maybe, yeah.
I mean, maybe they'll report another team for paying a diamond, and then they also paid a diamond with the information they
Well-
gave me about the other team.
And this
Oh, God.
and this also goes two ways. Like it's not only that you can pay someone to join your team, but you can also pay someone to lose on purpose.
Uh-oh.
I suppose. They're gonna get those strong boxes.
Plot thickens. Just buy them all off.
Yeah. Because League has their own policies against win trading. Like if if someone takes compensation to lose a game on purpose, they're permabanned.
But how much
Oh.
are you getting paid for winning these tournaments?
I don't know. I mean, depends on your mood.
I mean, like the reward, like if
You're
they-
getting paid in avatar costumes.
Yeah, like the skin points
Yeah.
are worth like what, like $5, $10 each.
They-
So
I got these snacker cosplay pics. You wanna?
if you're buying someone off, like I would imagine you being bought off for at least $30, $5, and it would be like, why? Why didn't you just buy the skin for yourself?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
I guess it wouldn't hurt
glory-
to add it to the rules, but I don't know.
I mean,
It's kind of
feel
a
like
random thing. I don't know. I mean, at some point, like, if people were just paying their players, like, are we thinking we need like a rule to like prevent, to keep this like amateur level, I guess, like people can't be paid for it.
I think at that point we gotta put in a minimum wage, and then
50 cents an hour of scrim time.
Dude, minimum wage is very important.
Yeah.
and then yeah,
Or some
you gotta
5
play. You gotta pay all your players a minimum wage, and then yeah.
Hey man, I'm just trying to get my 401k started.
Speaking of rule that you can't play it unless you're WA, because then we know if you're diamond or platinum.
Mm,
Well,
But wait,
no.
there's lots of like guests that play in them, like all the pro people.
Yeah, like I would say at least 60% of our tournaments are typically not WA.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Even in, I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
we've never really had more than like 2 or 3 WA teams, right?
yeah, if you like, I mean, that would just be really weird to do, since one of the main reasons for doing these tournaments is to bring in more members. I mean, we definitely could obviously get a only WA tournament going at some point, but that's not what these are.
Yeah, I do like the idea of like house wars or like warband wars. I guess it sounds kind of funny, but inter-company competition, something like that. Doing some kind of in-house WA stuff like that as well. But I've had definitely a ton of fun casting, watching, etc. These like both the WA tournaments and also like the party brawls and like the other outside tournaments that WA has participated in. I think have been super awesome.
Yeah.
Can I just mention that Empire Total War is on sale for $7 in the Humble Bundle,
Mm-hmm.
strategy bundle, so someone should totally get that. Great
Number
deal.
1 or 2?
Empire Total War.
Not medieval.
Cool, cool. Well,
I think it would be great to have like house wars and stuff on Total War games, since it actually would fit our medieval theme, and we can say, you know, this person's a general leading, you know, the Sindar troops, etc., etc. The Yormling, the Listling troops, and then like Alstain's troops, this and that.
Wait, did you say
Fine.
that Empire was on sale? I'm looking at it.
It's
On
part of the
Humble
bundle,
Bundle.
so it's like, you know, in part of
Oh.
the $7 part of the bundle, which is still a good deal.
$12 gets you
Other
in
games
too.
you get. And you get the all the DLCs for it too, so. Empire's my favorite Total War game. Opinion.
When does this bundle end?
I think in like 4 days.
Wait,
Same.
Numenor.
Yeah.
Warhammer is also part of that, is it not?
It is, but it's a coupon for
It's a discount on Warhammer.
66% off.
66% off is still pretty significant.
I prefer
Mm,
Warhammer over Empire. I already have it though.
I already have them.
Am I allowed to talk here?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, I didn't want to be break it.
Oh wait, Skull, you have Empire? Nice.
No, no, no. I'm getting the humble bundle whenever I remember to bring my wallet to my computer though, because I want to endless space too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't suggest it.
It looks really fun. It's my kind of game.
I have the first one because I got it for free when they released the second one, and they said that the game is pretty much the same, and the AI is actually worse in the second version. So, not sure if you should get that.
I'm still
I didn't
interested
have
in the second one.
$5 to my name. I'd totally buy the bundle.
All right.
But for tournament wise, one thing that I do want to kind of start would be some more personal 1v1 tournaments and not in League of Legends. So a game that I was thinking about that could be possible would be Battle Right. I know a few people here do play Battle
yeah, I'm
Right.
definitely down.
Yeah. So
Solite and I are hardcore battle right players.
Ooh.
yeah, so I think that would be a lot of fun to cast. If you and Theodore would try that, or
We both neither have never played the game. I think we make it even funnier. It's like he's going in to fight, and he's dead.
His rights are battling so hard.
yeah, because I love like having competition with people that you can rely upon and stuff like that. But sometimes I do want to like show off my own personal skills, and then sometimes it's a little hard to do that in the game that's based around having 5 people.
I saw that archives post, Kusiak, if you're listening.
Are we
You can't
against
fool me.
StarCraft Diplo 1v1s?
I mean, I think that's a little stacked, but you know what? I'm gonna become a Diplo master.
So like, I will do ridiculous things if you follow through on that.
1v1 me with World of Tanks tier 2 arties only.
Right, let's get some weird
okay.
1v1s going.
Isn't that like the British, like super cheesy one is level 2?
I
can't
don't know.
remember. There's one of them that you
Artillery.
just fly around. You literally can just like flank the enemy team and then just like shoot them all from behind with the level 2 already.
I think
Isn't it the Lorraine?
The what one?
no, it's
Well, we were thinking of like the T-18 or something like the American one. That's not already though, is it? Or is it?
no. You're thinking of the FV304, which is tier
Oh yeah, maybe.
something. It's British. It's retardedly fast, and
I use only British already, just for no reason. I just picked them.
artillery jousting is pretty fun, to be honest.
Well, oh, I guess, so we did have Party Brawl 6. If you missed it, all of the VODs are on Twitch, and they're also on YouTube, on the Warriors of Ice YouTube. It's all there if you want to rewatch it. Thanks to all the WA guys who participated. That was fun to watch. We are planning on making an archives post for that too. I have not gotten around to that, but we will. Planning on doing it after the tournament ended with a list of all the people who participated, but I did not do that yet, but I will. What else? There's still like 2 or 3 random things. Channel changes, I moved like a couple things, and then I moved most of it back. So like the net change is D&D and art are in Cypher because it's supposed to be like a lore, writing, library, RP kind of category. So I think we thought that those would fit there. What else? I think that's like the only thing. Yeah, because like combined intros and LOAs and then separated them again. So yeah, that's like the only net change. So if you're looking for the D&D or art channels, that's where they are. A little further down. What else do we got? Oh, Oriana bot. We could discuss this actually because we don't really have a conclusion, but we're kind of discussing like I think some people complain about getting the messages when they join the channel, which I can kind of understand as being a little annoying. On the other hand, like I know some people use Ori bot a fair bit and like it, but we were kind of discussing, yeah, pros and cons of Oriana bots. I don't know anybody have.
Yeah, is there a way to turn off it automatically pinging every player who joins the server? Because like it definitely gives the impression to people who join the servers that we're a League of Legends group, which like we sort of are. Basically, everyone plays League of Legends, but we do other things as well. So like, I know it can be disconcerting for players who don't play League of Legends and who are invited here.
Yeah, that's a good point. I looked and could not find any settings for it. The only thing I can think of is if there's some way to like use like a role or something to prevent Oriana bot from messaging people, like block her some way, but
I mean,
I don't know.
then it prevents the people who do want to use Oriana bot from signing up with her.
Well, you can sign up without that message. There's some command. I just have to look it up and then pin it in the Oriana bot channel.
I mean,
It
I'm
could
already
be
on
like-
the server, but I always hate spam. I feel like there's people that feel like that.
It could be like if you get to scout or something, then we would just say like, hey, sorry, like this bot's gonna ping you once, but for it wouldn't annoy the guest that just joined for like a short time.
Wait,
I don't even know if it's possible to. Yeah, like I don't even know if it's possible to do the thing I mentioned about like preventing her from messaging people because
Yeah,
it just
and-
set up. It just spams anybody who joins the server automatically, and I think it's like this is how the bot is. Like we'd either have to remove it or keep it. I think, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, and I mean, really, it's one message. Like, it's not like it's a big deal. It's just like some people find one message annoying, but it's not that different from like one of us on the server messaging a new player and being like, "Hey, do you play League of Legends? What's your IGN?" And then they'd be like, "Oh no, I don't play," and that would be the end of the conversation. Like, it's not that different.
Yeah, I mean,
But I think when you add that in combination to the bot, and then like, I think that's where it gets annoying. Because if you're just here to go
That's
play
fair. That's fair.
Warframe, then you get messaged by this stupid bot, and then you're getting messaged by like 3 other people who are like Chocla, who's making fun of you, kind of jokingly. So
do we still
Block
send out the
Chocla.
do we still send out the message to people who join the server about a role handbook?
No, I don't think so. Because I mean, some people who join the server are just going to be guests and they just want to hang out. So I know. I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea to be like check out the rules channel, but I don't know.
I mean, I brought in like a handful over the last week just from playing StarCraft with people, and I think each one I just basically say some variation of we have like members and then we have guests, and you can choose your level of interest.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess that was my thing was that people can join and just kind of do whatever, and then like if they want to get recruited, then people can just be like, oh, you can go look at this. But I don't know if you guys think the bot should message them. I know. I actually have this feeling like you mentioned, Numenor, like it's a little bit different if like a person messages you than if like a bot does. I don't know. When I join like a random server and I get messaged by like or pinged by like 2 different bots or something, like my first instinct is just to like leave the server. I don't know. It's like it bugs me a little
Yeah,
bit. So I can
mine too.
understand it. But...
I'm just like super anti-ping anything unless it's an actual person and it's actually being. I always hate, like, you guys were telling me how like remember when we had the discussion about the everyone pings and you're like, well, I'm on like 20 servers, I get pinged like 20 times a day. I'm like, well, I'm on one server because if I get pinged for stupid shit I don't care about, then I will instantly leave that server. So
I just put it. I just disable getting pinged on those servers, and I don't get pinged.
Okay, that clock tower one though was bugged. I had everything muted and I still got pinged for everything.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea. It was really weird.
That's what I've said about the party one. I get no matter what I mute, I always get the party alerts.
Huh. I don't know, maybe this is like a Discord problem or something. And they have my role set on that one as a silver jungler for some reason. So I just kept getting pinged by people like, I want a jungler to do it with. And I'm like, I don't play jungle.
I've quit the party brawl server at the end of every single tournament, and I think I've participated in all of the tournaments except one.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'll leave it too because I also get the pings for it, even though it's muted.
Feels bad.
Well, what else do I have here?
So Humble Bundle just completely glitched out on me.
Wait, so what is the consensus on Oriana bot then?
Keep it.
That wasn't the consensus. Revote.
Yeah, it's. I know it's hard to say. I'm gonna at the very least look into some way. I'll look through the settings for the bot again, and then I'll also look to see if there's some way on Discord to just like not allow it to message people or something. And if I can do that, then I'll add a pin in the OrianaBot channel on how you can register with it, even if it didn't message you. So I guess I'll at least look at that, because that would be like a win-win.
Yeah. If not, she must die.
Yeah, it's like I lean towards that a little bit, because I know people use it a little bit, but like we survived without it, like before OrianaBot came around. We didn't fall to pieces, so I suppose we could get rid of it. But I do know a couple people like having it. Even I mean, I kind of like to jump in there and check my Zyro ranking sometimes,
Yeah.
That was weird. It didn't. I spot the Humble Bundle and it didn't ask me to confirm anything. Just straight up like PayPal.
Yeah, if you've done it once, it remembers your details.
I've bought in like stuff from Humble all the time. It usually like you click on the price that you want, and then it will like tell you to choose where you want to donate the money, then ask you to sign into PayPal, and then like do it 4 times. And I just clicked the button once, and it just instantly, just no confirmation at all.
We're keeping OrianaBot.
What? You don't even use it, Rand. Why do you?
Yes, I
wanna
do.
keep it?
Look, I'm the top York. We have to keep it now.
Oh my gosh! Wow, 41K, really a Yorick man?
Wow, really
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, we have to keep it now.
What if we just put the bot on a trial period? We leave it be for now, and if people are continually like they keep complaining about it, then we'll like revisit the issue.
Oh, because Fold's just going to pay people off to complain about it.
Well, I mean,
Come
not
on, if he
everyone's
wants to
coming
pay
from.
people, all right.
Padamanya, were you very worried when you joined the server and got messaged by Oriana about a game that you don't play? Say
I
yes.
was going.
Say yes.
I was terrified.
He
What is
almost
this
brought him
spot?
away from.
Oh, sorry. My Jarl says I have to say yes.
Wait,
Still counts as a yes.
Corruption.
Yeah.
Do we have rules against corruption? Honestly,
Technically, no.
We never thought we'd get this far.
can I
I mean-
recommend an addendum to the rules?
Can we declare sovereignty?
No, I mean, I know quite a few people who I've invited from like Warframe or like Soulite invited the guy when we were playing Alien Swarm Reactive Drop. They were a little bit concerned that we were like a League of Legends specific server or something.
This bot message, can the message be edited, or is it just something automatic?
It's just automatic.
We'll just make our own better bot.
With Blackjack.
We have our own better bot. It's Uko. But I don't know how to. There might actually be like a mastery plugin.
No. So change the OrianaBot permissions so that only Uko can tell it what to do, and then in the channel, people can ping Uko to ask OrianaBot their stats.
Well, the problem is if OrianaBot isn't the highest role on the server with no one controlling it, it breaks. Like that's yet another annoying thing about the setting. This is like the way it's set up.
Yeah, you should probably dump that bot.
It's secretly taking over the server.
Put me in charge of everything, or nothing. Can I make the same statement? Put me in charge of everything, Vest, or I won't work.
Let me
Let's see how that
message
goes.
to everybody. Spam ping people.
Oh yeah, didn't like a bunch of people leave the server when we first got OrianaBot because it messaged everyone all at once?
I distinctly
Oh, yeah.
remember thousands of people leaving, like in flight.
Thousands, yeah.
We should get rid of it.
It was about 5, but yeah, that was. I mean, part of that was my fault because I didn't know that it would. Like, I knew it would do that eventually, but I thought that like it would do that when I was done setting it up, and then I would like before I finished, I'd be like, "Hey, everybody, the spot's gonna message you," but then just like randomly in the midst of like the configuration, it just messaged everybody. So I was not expecting.
Sounds like
that,
you need to get rid of it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
too excited.
I'll at least look into some way to stop it from doing that first.
Genocide.
I think that is everything. Let's see. Oh, there was. I was gonna say we did have game night on Saturday as a post in the archives. So thanks to everybody who showed up for that. Alien Swarm reactive drop. But I think that was like the last thing I had. We got 35 minutes out of this. This is pretty impressive.
We severely missed you in that one, Vest. Given
Well,
your epic medicness.
my apologies. I was casting. I was instead healing Eodor from his wounds.
You're
sustained
always
while
casting during the game nights.
Yeah, yeah. Way it goes, I guess. I'm gonna be casting this next
Almost
game night
like-
too.
It's almost like the weekends are not that long.
Where is Bess's true loyalty?
Yes.
I mean,
Are High Emperors a party people? Uh-oh.
well, this Saturday I'm casting for the
Epic
EIQ.
Inquisition.
Yeah, getting paid for it though, so like I have some motivation. I've been bought off basically,
Oh wow. Nice.
but now I can tell people I'm working.
Maybe
Oh, I
Saturday.
can't show up. I got work tonight. Casting. But yeah, I mean that's everything I have here. Does anybody have any closing comments or other topics or anything?
Everyone download Warframe. We will be a Warframe exclusive clan within the next 3 months.
Hell yeah!
I'm sorry, I've caved and joined Solight's side and got War of Tanks.
Oh my gosh.
Why do heck? The war is coming.
Join the neutral side. Play Guild Wars 2 with me. I need world completion.
No.
bros.
This
neutral
rivalry is
side
the
is
best thing that's
ESO.
ever happened to us.
We have a giant. This is going to be the next big story. Next big saga is like a giant civil war between Fold and Soul Light, between
Yeah.
Warframe and World of
Yeah.
Tanks.
Friends turned enemies.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be
No one
great
will
for the
expect-
lore.
I'm telling
No
could
one
you,
even
expect
call
the
them
House
your
Dane
enemies.
ESO players
Eastern
will
Roman,
win this
the
war.
Western and Eastern Roman empires against each other.
Then the Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects
You
him.
could call it like the Triumvirate or something. It'd be sweet.
What about the Kilroys? What are they playing?
Themselves.
Well, Vargar
This is
plays a
right
lot of
there.
Vargar plays a lot of Super Smash Bros. So
Ooh,
I guess that.
there you
Did
go.
you say he came back from like a tournament when he got back to the server?
Yeah, he was playing in a Smash tournament or something.
I saw Soullight just got Thrones of Britannia for Total War, and it's kind of like a what's it called? Like a merge of CK2 and the older Total War game. So I don't know if you guys want to get something going on in that, because I think it's like kind of period appropriate for WA. 'Cause it's
Definitely.
like the Norse invasion of England essentially. So
What's
it's a
it
lot
called?
of like Thrones of Britannia, Total War.
Britannia. I got it a bit cheaper because I pre-ordered it, so I don't know. I don't know actually how good it'll be, but I'll enjoy it.
Yeah, because I think just in general, like even if the campaign isn't good, because you only can play like a 2-person campaign in multiplayer anyways, but just for like the sake of actual, custom battles, like you can play with 8 players, so it's gonna be pretty epic. If you ever got House Wars on that, so
Oh yeah,
Super
I was gonna say a few of you guys mentioned we could like the Batchall War we did a while ago. I feel like we could probably make that work again because I know we all play different games, but you could just make it so you like challenge somebody on like a certain game and they can accept or decline. You have to make some way for like people to accept more often because I feel like most people would decline a lot of the time, but I feel like that kind of format could work.
yeah.
House Commander ahead of its time.
Also,
We've already
name.
got.
How about like
ones.
set times of when you can challenge someone? Like you can
Well-
challenge everybody like 2 p.m. of every day till like 3 or something.
Only
You run
allowed to
into
challenge
challenges where people keep different hours. So like,
Well, I mean like
if
universal
I- in your
time.
Yeah, I guess, but like, so like in my personal hours, because of my work schedule, I would never actually be on the server from 2 to 3. So it would just make it impossible for me to ever challenge anyone to a one-on-one.
Good.
Oh God, what, you worried?
Well, we can look into doing something like that if possible, because I just know a lot of people want to do like a house war, or could even do a similar thing for like between great companies or war bands or something like that. Might be fun. But yeah, that the other thing I thought of. Other than that, any final comments before we end? Okay. Cool. Well, thank you guys for showing up. Thank you to all of our many viewers. And VOD will be up right away on Twitch, and I'll upload it to YouTube tonight, most likely. See you next week.